Brittany Murphy made a name for herself in the 1995 hit Clueless, playing Ty, the protege of Alicia Silverstone's character, Cher.
Dee, my mission is clear. Would you look at that girl? She is so adorably clueless.
She continued to prove herself in Hollywood as a mental patient in Girl Interrupted, starring opposite Winona Ryder and Angelina Jolie. And now she can be seen in the new film, 8 Mile.
Working over at Intermezzo, saving up enough cash to get out of this place.
Well, busting dishes is much better than pressing bumpers.
I'm not gonna be there long.
Where are you going?
New York. I won this modeling contest a couple months ago. One of the judges said he could help me out. Just gotta get a book together.
What if he ain't for real?
All I'm looking for is a ticket.
Brittany Murphy, good morning. Good to have you here.
It's great to be here. Good
nice
morning.
to meet you. Thank you. Like we haven't sat here for 45 minutes and talked.
I know, waiting to do this. We've been talking about
$54 million. Almost
$55
million.
Somebody told me this today.
I mean, are you shocked by that? Or is this
Not at all. If you think of, I'm very honored to be a part of this film. I'm very proud of Curtis Hanson and very proud of Marshall, or AKA Eminem, AKA Slim Shady. It's the most incredible film I've seen in forever.
According to the newspaper reports, I mean, kids are sneaking in. Kids who are not old enough to see the movie are sneaking in to see it. The story goes that you accepted the role one day and were in rehearsals in Detroit the next day.
True.
Why was the timing so tight?
Well, actually, because I was sort of waiting a little while to make sure it was the right idea and the right move. I sort of wasn't sure. It was a little after September 11th. You know, everyone in America's priorities had changed, and top of the list wasn't exactly filming a movie, but this film depicts America in a way that it hasn't yet been depicted before. And it was that I found very intriguing, and I also found a lot of comfort at that time in Eminem's music and his CDs, which sounds a little unusual.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say that before, that I found comfort in that music.
At that time period, for some reason, I did.
The New York Times writes this about your character, okay, Alex, the character. This isn't bad, don't worry.
Dear.
She said, quote, "She can't even walk into a room without sizing up the camera, exuding a baby girl narcissism. Alex, who wants to become a model and get out of Detroit, looks at Rabbit as just another opportunity."
Alex is a complete and utter opportunist, and it was very unusual for me to play a character that was the complete opposite from myself, yet looked like me, like we look alike, we talk alike. There's a joke there that I won't go with from the Patty Duke show, just because it's a little early in the morning. But Curtis sized it up best when he said Alex basically has all the ambition, Jimmy has all the talent, and she's the only one that really sees within him the talent that he obtains. And they both, all of the characters in this film, desperately want to get out of their surroundings, albeit the surroundings they set for themselves or the surroundings in which they are unhappily placed just because of life circumstances.
I'm looking back at your
dreams coming true.
Right. I'm looking back at your highlights of your career, and I'm looking at some of the actors you've worked with: Winona Ryder, Angelina Jolie, Michael Douglas. Here's Eminem. He comes along. This is really the first time he's acted in a movie like this. As an actor, what was that like for you? How was he as an actor?
Extraordinary. See the film. Oh my Lord. And
do you think he's extraordinary because he's playing a role that's so close to his life?
I think he could play any role he wanted to if he decided to. I have a wealth of faith in him as far as his talent is concerned. I find the man is a genius. And Curtis has defined him, to quote him, as a definition of a quick study, and he is. I mean, first of all, he eats the lens, you know, and alive, and secondly, he's so honest to the core. He's raw and honest, and he always knew when he was dishonest and asked for another take, and kind of as simple as that, and very highly adept and intelligent, and just a kind of really wonderful person to work with. Great sense of humor, very professional, hard
Makes
worker.
all his own clothes, dances great. You two had a relationship for a short time, I understand.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, huh?
Yeah.
They said that.
Well, you said that too, didn't you?
They said that. No, they said it, and then I responded.
But not anymore, because I see rings on your finger there. And
yes, this is for a film called Just Married. That'll
so it has nothing to do with a guy?
January 10th.
That's a promotional plug. And I fell for it. Brittany, nice to have you here.
It was a pleasure to be had.
And congratulations on the movie 8 Mile.
Thank you very much. I would love to, Matt.
We appreciate it. We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.